Alright, Lola, looks like we're live stream. And today we want to talk about a little bit of Buddha wisdom, what Buddha had to say, because now we know kind of world is imaginary and it is how you program people. There is a knowers, I guess, but when you're a knower, you release that truth, or then you see, if you don't release, you stay on that level, but you will never advance, and it's evil. You cannot keep others blind and obey your will and your. Now we go to imagination, because that's what creates. They don't freaking know what the hell is conscious. No, things that they don't know, that they don't tell them. I don't know who they. For example, just think. Because nowadays they say the world, Earth is flat, so, and we believed it was actually. Look now, Buddha always said Buddha lens. He didn't say the cosmos. Yeah, but what do you mean cosmos? They meant something else than what we today think cosmos. Anyway, or even universe, they would think. But anyway, he always would say Buddha lens, and I will stick with Buddha lens. But now he would tell Shariputra a few things that reminded me about all this. First of all, he would say, you are what you think, right? Already there is so much wisdom if you think about it. If you don't, then idiot. But if you put it, for example, I understand. It's like it means you created. Thought has made us, you know. But to what degree I created? It's also, I think it's also levels of your advancement, I guess. That's why they have maybe little. Well, Buddha also says Bodhisattva never makes any conceptions. Once you make conceptions, that's it. Once you make separate I, you, me, and all this, I see, the camera and live broadcasting, that's it, then it won't stop. That's also another sutra about those meanings, about those, like a thought, once it gives a go, it will never stop. It will create you so many beautiful worlds, so many beautiful things. Oh my gosh, you will say. But we're deluded anyway, and this guy came over and teach us. He had trouble also to figure out, even though it was such a strong individual. And now also after Tesla again, I think we are all electro. I don't really know, but he says only one is born, and then the rest is his imagination that he creates, and you are part of him, so you are also creating. He divides into many pieces, so they're collectively in one. And the Vedas and Krishna and those guys even say better. He just plays, and then also Krishna doesn't have to do shit. Sorry, excuse my French, but he does. He creates. He plays. And he advised Arjuna same, play, even war, even he had to kill his relatives. Well, they went against him. And if you don't obey that nature of things, I mean, if you don't follow, not obey. No, don't obey anything. But also no, you go like that guy said, against Tao, it will destroy you, man. But I left off at Buddha and how we create our own world. And someone suggested even collectively, but okay, like same belief thing that guy said, some guy. But my thing, I always stick with my thing. I agree with the Hasses Siddhartha. Siddhartha said, see, I don't know word to word, but I will tell you meaning. He will never learn from anyone anymore, and from any beautiful discourse or any like teachings, even Vedas, doesn't matter, whatever it is, he will learn only from Siddhartha. Only with Siddhartha's understanding, as much as Siddhartha can grasp. There is reason to it too, because he wants to be in someone else's creation. Do you know what I mean? Husserl got that. Put it in Siddhartha, I realized that Buddha did his job. He said, Buddha reached his thing, but I didn't. I have to live and find it myself. See what's going on? But nothing bad. He agreed, and nothing bad sticking with Buddha and being frank, because he will guide you into Buddha lands and eventually to come to Buddha. But there is an episode in, I think, Vamilikitri Sutra. It's my favorite, I think, with Lotus Sutra and Diamond Sutra. It's Mahayana Buddhism. But in Vamilikitri, Buddha tells Shariputra, indeed this world is beautiful. There is no hills, there is no dirt that you step on, and there is no like bad weather and all this cold, but it's beautiful. And with his toe, he stepped on earth, and earth at once transformed. No, before it, it transformed and became beautiful. And soil was there, made of diamond, sapphire. Beauty opened up to his eyes. I mean, it was so beautiful. He felt paradise, right? Shariputra and all those 500 monks with them, but he was talking to Shariputra, and that meant he talked to everyone, and even to us today. And then he again transformed it back to this state. I guess he could adjust vibrations, such an individual, powerful. Adjust vibrations and show this world, maybe it's 10 universes at once, you know what I mean? Parallel. Like this scientist. Layers, poor guy. But funny thing is, it exists simultaneously. But how he explained to Shariputra, now I'll tell you. He said, Baba, you don't see that. Why? Because your mind is deluded, ignorant, don't know. Your mind deluded, dirty. Your eyes are dirty, covered with dust. You cannot see it. First, you have to clean it. You have to get what cleaning it doesn't mean. I don't even think of sin. It's knowledge. All it's knowledge. Wise will be forgiven. For example, you understand. Another approach is, that's what the Indians call, now I understand, karma yoga. Actually, I think karma yoga, one of the toughest to do. Wisdom yoga, well, depends for whom, yeah? For me, more wisdom yoga than prajna, what they call. The karma yoga is again like a Buddha has eight path, like a middle path, right? Right. Meditation, right eating, all right this. And karma yoga as well, even right breath, breathe in, breathe out, right? Right steps, right behavior. Well, karma is action, right? So there you go. But again, return to this topic what they were saying, that there was a debate, there was rounds, or what is a globe, or whatever it is. But that proves that we can be programmed, if indeed it turns out to be flat. But then who knows if we didn't program ourselves. I'm not saying someone programmed, maybe someone gives hints too to program, but it's their own fault to get deluded by that into this illusion. You have to analyze everything, question everything. Be kind, and the loving kindness opens up a lot. When you love and show kindness, you get high, I tell you honestly. And so if you go back to this debate, you are what you think and you create, no one else. I was also always saying that even before I knew. Well, I think I know a bit more now, but then I will realize I didn't know shit. And that's why I guess Socrates said, He knows because you don't know nothing. In the end, Buddha said, knowledge is just a raft to cross to other side. You know, like of the bank, river, or ocean, or I don't know, other side of the world. I'm just saying, for example, into nirvana. But once you cross and you are there, you don't need to carry it. That's why they let it go. That's what he means, let go, and you become empty because you understood all this. Doesn't mean you become, in real you are whole world in you, but sometimes if you even feel that calmness, so powerful and emptiness. You feel that everything exists in it, where even if you scream, you're still in silence. I don't know, sometimes you have that feeling. Again, off topic? No, not off topic. We take everything together and tell me if you agree. We are actually. But now, thing is, what is it? Is it because we all have the same views and born in same that realm, call it? Because there is no physical anything, earth or material, I mean. Because more you zoom in and say, more you say emptiness, the scientists tell us, I don't know. And Buddha tells us it in different words. He was living 2,500 years ago. And all the sutras were written down later. And I bet there is some mistakes too, but still something got to us. I'm sure, and because also nobody could use Buddha's word. I also love Jesus and like his teachings and follow his teachings. He's one of the first human rights fighter, and he would look at everyone as equal, which is right and progressive. Because everyone is sinner, everyone has something done bad inside, like little bit. I don't mean you have to do it like really bad, but cheat or something, for example. I have never. Anyway, he would sit down with everyone, right? Same thing. But here, evil could use his words. Maybe his apostles after made mistake. I haven't seen Buddha's words being used in such a way. Christianity, they use that. I don't even think he would say a sword, but he might make actually Buddha even mentions it's a parables, right? When you mention sword and stuff, you don't mean that, man. And they translated and used it and punished millions, billions of people. Whoever would be. That doesn't mean everyone. There were saints, also good people. Anyway, what they call it, matrix. Funny. Actually, if you again, I always go back to Buddha. Did they all learn from Buddha, or what the hell, man? The guy, it's like, he grasps everything. And he loves everyone, even devil for him, because they were in ignorance. Even that God, Brahma, who sits there, creator, and when everyone thinks, he woke up first. Whoever first wakes up, he sees that world created and the empty throne of that God, and he sits down and he thinks, I created it, I get. Or you don't know what the hell, but else now. Then another one burns and, you created, you sit there and boom! He starts praising him as a creator. That's how Buddha explains, because he's above even this. Because it's material and Buddha is everywhere. I mean, in different worlds too, maybe that's how you get out. It doesn't have to be mechanical, it's spiritual too, thinking. Anyway, yeah, it was really funny. Anyway, that's what you do. Okay, thank you very much. I stopped on it because I would go a bit too far and we'll carry on later on, okay? Thank you. Would like it. I don't say that, I don't care. Do whatever you like. But yeah, that's what they will do, that's what Buddha also would teach, Buddha lands. Then he would have, okay, I'll carry on. He would have visitors from another Buddha lands. And there was one, he was beautiful, he was giant. And another, when Buddha invited him, what was his name? See, I forget names, but I'll forget them and put it down there. I'll remember and put it down there. Anyway, when he came to visit, the Buddha who was there told him, look, you will go there, but when you see Buddha small and this, don't think it's like this really, but show him respect. And that Bodhisattva, he was Bodhisattva, giant, beautiful, like they call him, what's that super soul, his name? This shit, when you need it, forget the names, God. I'll tell you, wait. He was, well, who's sleeping right now? He's super soul, okay? Anyway, he's super soul, that's what he is. Narayana, he looked like Narayana, yeah? And, but he said, oh, come on, with the Buddha's great godly place, I don't know translate exactly, but godly powers, I was invited, so it tells me how strong that Buddha is. So of course I understand. He was giant and he came and passed through many Buddha lands, like jump. Maybe those are these lands that we think now it's plain. It's how you create, how what these people did to us, and they did us favor, actually. And now opening, maybe they're good people. They did favor and showed us how you can be program, and then release the finito. Yeah. So watching from balcony, but yeah, I'm showing ocean lake, and yeah, water all those levels. I know that. Descending. Okay, we'll continue later if it's interesting. I read a long time all this. Some things I wouldn't understand. There is a law of Manu as well, that we are born. The universe is like a great ocean. If you see over there, yeah, right there. And there's someone looking at me. I'm gonna turn off. I'm shy. Okay, do you see it? Yeah, that's the ocean.